Stocks around the world are hitting two-year highs today after
Dow
European
futures were way
ministers.
down ahead of the bell, and we've seen trouble in Europe today as well.
Bernanke says the economy is considerably weaker. He described the housing market as distressed and depressing.
Ed Henry reporting the president planning to somehow crack down on big bonuses.
The stock market returned to a major milestone today. The blue chip index crossed 13,000.
I think it's an incredibly challenging climate for directors today. Not only do you have to be expert at all the traditional challenges, you also have to be fluent in all the more modern challenges, many of which are threatening to corporate reputation and are brought on by increased transparency in social media.
It's very difficult being a director today. I mean, the economic recession has created really a high degree of difficulty, but probably just as important, the demands of time on the part of the directors. I mean, it really has become a full-time job.
Uncertainty is difficult. People don't like it, companies don't like it either. And one of the things that directors can do to help is to embrace uncertainty.
Small, disorganized protest on Wall Street in Lower Manhattan here in New York has grown today to demonstrations nationwide.
So trust is becoming probably the rarest commodity of all. Has trust collapsed?
Most people have a mistrust of corporate institutions and their leaders, including their directors.
Boards can help rebuild trust by bringing a broader perspective, embracing change and talking about change.
The director should have the capacity to bring diverse experiences to the table and to be able to contribute to the assessment of the issues from different vantage points.
I think there's a learning curve because directors are dealing with issues that they hadn't seen before.
What's the deal here? What's at jeopardy? What's at stake?
A lot, and I'll tell you what, we're all angry because no one's acting like adults here.
We've got to have responsibility in the boardroom when everybody else's living standards are being squeezed.
I think directors can help by spreading the word that business is not the enemy. Business is the engine.
The director should have sound integrity, balanced judgment, collaborative approach, and a commitment to the best interests of the company.
At the end of the day, I think it comes down to the composition of the board. You need people who are real communicators, and the need for openness and transparency is probably more important than ever.
I think NACD plays a critical role in elevating the standards, in keeping people fresh, in educating them on all the latest developments around policy changes, around consumer activism.
NACD is terrific as a champion of corporate governance, spending time making sure that we're all understanding what our role is and how to do it the right way, follow best practices.
Difficult times create difficult problems, and it requires a special kind of individual who can understand that, communicate that, make order out of chaos.
I'd like to congratulate all the honorees. Well done. Congratulations.
Egon Zehnder International is proud to sponsor New England's NACD Director of the Year Award program. We applaud tonight's distinguished honorees who have led corporate boards from vision to excellence. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.